So in NAR, besides supporting sort of asynchronous collaboration through, um, you know, snapshots where you can share things you're finding, we also support real-time multiplayer exploration, which allows you to sort of jump into a session with the user at the same time that they're working in it. So by default, you may have noticed that in your workspace it says, your workspace there. But if you see a user logged in, you can actually click on their avatar to jump into their workspace. So here's Jerry's workspace, and I can see that he's built a bar chart and he's highlighting some different parts of the bar chart. Now I could interact with him in this space. I could add my own KPI object over here where I'm doing, let's see, we're looking at the Olympics data set. So we'll do average age or something like that. As well as I could highlight things that I think are interesting that I want to show him, and do it that way. Or I could make selections. So as you saw, I just made a selection in his workspace. So in this way, I could be sort of in real time. Maybe Jerry and I get on a phone call and we pull up some snapshots and we start to talk about them. Maybe he has some snapshots he wants to show me and I have questions about them. We can bring these snapshots into this view, and together we can start to manipulate this data, add or remove objects together, highlight things for each other, etc. So it looks like he's creating some sort of scatter plot, or at least planning on creating one. And just to call it in this state, so we're sharing this canvas, we're sharing these selection states. So I could filter this and say, you know what, actually I'm going to remove this games filter. I want to see across all the games, and all the data that both he and I are manipulating is updating. So we're sharing that context, we're sharing this canvas, and I can capture snapshots for us as we go. So here's here's a little snapshot. I could even sort of take over what he was doing and maybe bring up something else. It might be a little bit annoying for him, but I'll, so we can really fluidly and quickly move through different analyses together in real time in the tool, with both of us able to have sort of our hands on the wheel.